Testing, testing.
Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
All right, let's do it. We went to church meeting. We down by the good quality H2O. Gonna handle business.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Returner decides to field it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. No press here. The defense backing away. Toss play to the outside. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. Where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Gamecocks lining up here on first and 10. Gives it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. And that's going to be...
Let's go.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover, that should give this team a spark.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Same tailback, another carry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
The defense is spread right over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's QB sneak.
Well, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find the picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Point after makes the lead 16. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and 3. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. We'll give it to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Good enough for first down yardage.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Ducks offense is on the move now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And now another deep ball here. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they get set now to try the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments. And he'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Caught quickly.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
You can have deep back coverage and they ain't go back. Pay attention, guys. I can't play with one man at a time.
Effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The drop ain't no misfire. He dropped the ball.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off
Of course.
the defense. It's a short return. They make the tackle at 25. What a play for this defense.
He has thrown. Okay.
Thrilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. He didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
A quick throw out left, complete. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up
If I ain't dropping the ball, what am I supposed to do with this? They can't catch.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10. 20. What's the call going to be? Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 20. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm supposed to do something if y'all can't catch the ball.
Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football.
Let the ball, damn it.
Kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. It's like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one had to get an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. He makes the first down, brought down to the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's at the 50. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Right.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up.
Robbie.
A long way to go for a first down.
What?
Make sure you're prepped before you leave with him.
I'm about to leave.
And the offense just takes a knee here. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of